Hi everybody, I'm Christine Lisi. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making mini chocolate chip cutout cookies, and I'm going to be using my Halloween cutouts. I have a pumpkin, I have a ghost, I have a bat. This is one of the rare times of year that I can actually make something and decorate it and people actually know what it is because I'm not that strong of a decorator. A reminder, the recipe is coming up at the end of this video. It's in the YouTube description box and it's also on my blog, bakerchristinelisi.wordpress.com. Let's go over the ingredients. You'll need 1 cup of butter, softened to room temperature. 1 cup of shortening. 2/3 cup of sugar. 1 cup of brown sugar. 4 teaspoons of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 egg yolks. 4 cups of flour, scooped from your flour bag or your flour container into your measuring cup so that you get the correct amount. 1 bag of mini chocolate chips. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The first step's pretty much like any cookie you'd make. Put your butter, the shortening, the sugar, the brown sugar, and the sugar in a bowl. And you're going to want to also put your salt in at this point as well. And the vanilla. And you'll grab your mixer and you'll cream this for probably about a minute. This is pretty much what it'll look like. Then you'll mix in your 2 egg yolks. Now slowly, and I emphasize slowly or else you'll have flour everywhere, pour in your flour and mix it in on a low speed. Finally, pour in your mini chocolate chips and blend them in with a spoon or your hands, whichever you find easier. On your countertop or your board or whatever you choose to roll your cookies out on, grab some dough, put it on the board, maybe work a little flour in there as well, and then roll out your dough. I know they always say like 1/4 inch thick, but I like my cookies a little bit thicker. I don't want them to like dry out and be crispy. I like mine soft, so just do whatever you'd like. Then you grab your cookie cutters. I've got a bat, a ghost, and a pumpkin, and start cutting out your cookies. It's very important that you use the mini chips. If you use regular sized chocolate chips, you won't be able to use the cookie cutters. Trust me, I've tried. And here are the cute little pumpkins, ghosts, and bats. You're going to bake these in an oven that's been heated to 350 degrees for anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes. Quick note on the dough. If you notice it's getting a little hard to work with, too stiff, just throw in a couple tablespoons of water and it'll make it easier to roll out and cut the cookies. These cookies cook for about 10 minutes. They're lightly golden on top and they're also lightly golden underneath. Cool them completely and then frost with your favorite frosting. We'll use white for the ghosts. Maybe you won't be able to tell that these are ghosts. And then for a little fun, you can grab some extra chocolate chips and make them a Charlie Brown ghost. I'll be using orange for the pumpkins and chocolate black colored frosting for the bats. Thanks so much for joining me today for the mini chocolate chip cutout cookies. I love making cutouts. They're so much fun and it's really neat to decorate them. Plus it brings back a lot of memories from when I was little and baking with my mom and my grandmother as well as friends, aunts. just a great time of year to do that. I've got some other cutout recipes coming up, chocolate and different variations of the vanilla, so you'll want to stay tuned for those. Remember, the recipe's coming up at the end of this video. It's in the YouTube description box, and it's also on my blog, bakerchristinelisi.wordpress.com. And you can keep your requests coming to me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Path, Tumblr, and Instagram. I look forward to seeing you again soon.